There are countless towns that make up the Philadelphia suburbs, and while some of the most popular and fastest growing towns are listed all over online and listed on my channel as well, there are certainly some that are also growing quickly, but much more quietly and a lot more affordable than those towns that you see listed everywhere online. This town that we're going to talk about today is definitely one of those more quiet but fast growing hidden gem towns, and stick with me to the end to find out why maybe you want to add Quakertown to your list. Quakertown has a population of just about 10,000 residents and is located in the northern part of Bucks County, and also located only around an hour to Center City, Philadelphia, and under 2 hours to New York City, depending on the traffic and the time of day. Besides being closely located to two of the largest cities in the country, Quakertown is also only 2 hours from both the Pocono Mountains and the Jersey Shore, which are two great options for those long weekend trips. Hi there, I'm Corey Boner, your Philadelphia suburb area realtor. I specialize in helping people just like you make the move to the Philadelphia metro area to find their perfect home. Let's get started with the average price point of a home here in Quakertown, which is $397,973, and that price has risen 7.1% over the last year. The housing options here in Quakertown are extremely diverse because you can still find an older historic home that has been completely renovated, or one that still needs to be renovated if you're looking for a project. In addition to resale homes, you can also find a great amount of new construction homes here as well. In most cases, builders like to develop townhomes when it comes to new construction because they can build twice the amount of homes on the same size lot if they were to build a single family home, which for them, it all is a business. So if they can sell twice the amount of homes within the same size lot, well, of course, they're going to build the townhomes. But when it comes to new construction homes here in Quakertown, that is certainly not the case. Truthfully, I don't think I've ever seen new construction townhomes there in Quakertown, just because the town is still so spread out with so much availability when it comes to land that most builders kind of recognize that the end buyer for a home in Quakertown is going to appreciate all of that land and the space, and a new construction home with a pretty big yard as well. Speaking of new construction homes in Quakertown, looking back only 5 to 10 years or so, Quakertown had a pretty outdated and very small downtown area with a lot of old homes in not too great of shape, and also kind of the standard single family home neighborhood that was built in around the 70s to 90s. There really wasn't that many options, if at all, for a new construction home there in Quakertown. Fast forward to today, Quakertown is truthfully booming with new construction homes, and we're also seeing a lot of those older, kind of historic, broken down homes being fully renovated into more of the historic but completely modern type homes that you'll see as well. The downtown Quakertown area has been fully revitalized with new shopping, dining, entertainment, etc. There are tons of grocery stores and big box chain retailers as well, so whether you want to shop locally or go through a big box retailer, Quakertown really does have those two different options. Even with all of this growth, there are still plenty of wide open greenery space with trees and farms all throughout Quakertown as well. So even with all of the growth, there still is tons of privacy and tons of outdoor space to enjoy. Now for the things to do in Quakertown. If you're an outdoorsy person, you will absolutely love living in Quakertown because it's only a 10 to 15 minute drive to Nockamixon State Park, which is over 5,000 acres made up of both lake and land. If you're into water sports such as swimming, boating, fishing, etc., you'll definitely enjoy having a lake close by to your home in Quakertown. Besides the water sports, the park is also great for hiking, biking, playing with the kids, picnicking, etc. Nockamixon State Park is just one of the very popular parks all throughout Quakertown. Now, when it comes to the shopping and dining side of things in Quakertown, I consider it to really have two different shopping and dining scenes. One is having the local downtown mom and pop shop type feel, but on the other side is also kind of the large chain restaurant and retailers there as well. If you travel on Route 309 through Quakertown, you'll find find a lot of large chain restaurants and stores such as TGI Fridays, Kohl's, Home Goods, Chick-fil-A, Red Robin, etc. But on the other side, if you would prefer to shop more locally, then the more downtown Quakertown area would be best for you, with locally owned restaurants, pizzerias, diners, etc. On the weekend, the local indoor farmers market is extremely popular as well, but it's not just a farmers market when it comes to produce. There's also other local vendors in there as well, with everything from electronics, toys, produce, and everything that you can really imagine, all within the indoor farmers market there in Quakertown. When it comes to schooling, we have the Quakertown Community School District, which was rated the 6th best district in all of Bucks County. According to niche.com, this district was rated an B+ overall with an A rating for academics and college prep. This district is considered to be on the smaller side comparing to some of the other districts that surround Quakertown. The Quakertown district only has 8 schools and only around 4,700 students total, which depending on where you're coming from, that might seem huge, but compared to some of the other districts, it is much smaller, both in the number of schools and the total population of students. I've had a lot of clients who are moving from out of state into the Philadelphia suburbs say something such as, we want to live in more of a secluded, quiet suburb town without sacrificing, a little bit of a downtown, but also being relatively close to healthcare as well. They don't want to be way out in the middle of nowhere where it might take too long to get to healthcare, God forbid. Luckily, Quakertown is certainly not that case. There is plenty of great healthcare both in and around Quakertown. The main hospital within Quakertown is St. Luke's Hospital, but you also have options to drive a little bit outside of Quakertown to go to either Grandview Hospital in Percy or Doylestown Hospital a little bit further out from Percy. So yes, if you want to live in more of a quiet suburban town with a lot more space and privacy, you can certainly still enjoy all of that without being too far from healthcare. Unfortunately, one of the major downsides of living in Quakertown is the lack of public transportation. If you needed to travel into Philly for either work or just leisure, you would need to drive because SEPTA, which is the public transportation company for both the city and the suburbs, doesn't have a train or bus route that will directly take you from the city all the way out to Quakertown. The furthest train that you can get from the city out to the suburbs stops right there in Doylestown, which is around a 30-minute drive from Quakertown. So if you're gonna drive 30 minutes just to get to the train station, you might as well drive another 30 minutes or a little bit over an hour to just make the full commute into the city. If you're someone who needs to commute into the city every day for work, well, Quakertown might not be the best option for you. I can certainly help you find a great town just like Quakertown, but a bit closer to the city to significantly reduce your commute. People certainly are trying to get SEPTA to extend the train route all the way out to the Quakertown area. So in the future, maybe we will see that, but as of now, I don't know of any plans for them to do so. If you're thinking about making the move to Quakertown or anywhere within the Philadelphia metro area, I would love to help you make the move. All of my contact information is below, and I'll see you over on this next video.